Okay, so we're going to find the mean, the median, the mode, and the range of these students' heights. So Maria is 62 inches, Peter is 67 inches, Sean is 64 inches, Iyaka is 65 inches, Evangelina is 59 inches, and Carl's is 67 inches. So the very first thing whenever we're doing mean, median, mode, and range is that we're going to take all of these numbers in this set of data and we're going to put them in order from least to greatest. So looking at this set, we would go 59, 62, 64, 65, 67, 67. So I've taken this set of data and put it in order from least to greatest. 59, 62, 64, 65, 67, 67. So now we're going to find the mean, the median, the mode, and the range. So very first thing to find the mean. In order to find the mean, we're going to take all of these numbers and we're going to add them together. Then we're going to divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because there are 6 numbers in this data set. So let's add them together first. So we have 67, 67, 65, 64, 62, 59. I like to put them in order from greatest to least because it just makes it easier whenever we're lining things up and adding. So we have 7 and 7 is 14, plus 5 is 19, plus 4 is 23, plus 2 is 25, plus 9 is 34. So then I'm going to carry a 3. So we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 35, plus 3 more is 38. So we have 384, and we're going to divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because there are 6 numbers in our data set. So in order to find the mean, we're going to take the total of all of the numbers in the data set, and we're going to divide it by the number of numbers in our data set. If I have 3, I cannot make a group of 6, so I'm going to put a 0 up there. If I have 38, I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can make 6 groups of 6. If I have 6 groups of 6, I have 36. 8 minus 6 is 2. 3 minus 3 is 0. Bring down the 4. If I have 24, how many groups of 6 can I make? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can make 4 groups of 6, which is 24, which leaves me with nothing. So my mean of this set of data is 64. Now I'm going to take that and I'm going to create a table. And in my table, I'm going to go ahead and say that my mean is 64. This is just going to help me keep track of all 4 parts of the data. All right, so let me erase this. Now we're going to talk about the median. The median is the number in the middle. So all I have to do is mark out outer, 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 outer until I find what number's in the middle. You notice that there's 2 numbers left in the middle, right? So when there's 2 numbers left in the middle, you're going to take those 2 numbers and you're going to add them together. And then you're going to divide by 1, 2, because you want to know what number is directly between, which one is halfway between these 2 numbers. So I do 64 plus 65, and I'm going to divide that by 2. 64 plus 65 is 129, divided by 2. So now I'm going to go top in, bottom out. Top in, bottom out. If I have 1, I cannot make a group of 2. If I have 12, I can make 6 groups of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Then I bring down the 9. If I have 9, I want to know how many groups of 2 can I make without going over. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10 went over. I can make 4 groups of 2. That leaves me with 1. So my answer is 64 and 1/2. Or I can convert that to a decimal by saying 64.5 because half of a dollar is 50 cents. So my median is 64.5. So in my table, below the mean, we have the median is 64.5. Okay, so now I'm going to look at the mode. The mode is the number that we see the most. So looking at our data set, we have 59, 62, 64, 65, 67, 67. What number did I say the most? So your mode is 67 because it is the number that I said the most, or the number that's in your data set the most. So over here in our table, we have our mode as 67. Now we're going to talk about the range. The range is very easy to find. All you have to do is take the largest number and subtract the smallest number. So in this case, our largest number is 67. We're going to subtract our smallest number, which is 59. 67 minus 59 is 8. So our range is 8. So in our table, we write 8. So we have mean is 64, median is 64.5, mode is 67, range is 8. Now a good thing to remember is that your mean and your median are going to be relatively close to each other. So unless you have data that's far skewed right or far skewed left, these two numbers should be relatively the same.